Hey, New Life Church. I'm Pastor Joe. I'm here with Glenn Vasaturo. Did I say that right?
Vasaturo.
Vasaturo. He's a DLA student. He moved here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for this time of training. So I guess tell us more about that. What brought you here?
Yeah. So I was on staff at a church in Philadelphia, kind of being raised up to be, in full-time ministry. It's kind of what I've always wanted to do. And I was ready to take that step, but I felt the Lord really calling me to take a season kind of off and devote myself to training and just immersion into, a culture. And I was really attracted to the culture at New Life.
So you're here, you're doing Desperation Leadership Academy, a full year of this prayer internship, and you're also one of the King's College students, which I still meet people today at New Life that don't know. They're like, oh, there's a college here? Yes, there is. We're fully partnered with King's College. So tell us about that.
Yeah. The funny thing is I didn't really even know it was here. I read about it a little bit on the website, but during orientation, one of the directors, Dr. Todd, kind of gave a pitch for it, and he just made it sound so good and really reasonable. And so I scheduled a meeting with him to talk about signing up, and by the end of the meeting, he had me signing papers.
So you're on your way to get your bachelor's degree in Bible and ministry biblical studies. And so tell us, kind of like this year is already more than half over now. Tell us what you've learned. I think you've told me, and I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest takeaways, and this covers a huge spectrum, but it's just learning inductively how to look at the Bible and kind of observe who it was written for, why it was actually written, realizing that it wasn't written to me or to us, but it was written for us. That's like a common phrase. And just, we'll spend weeks and weeks just looking at just specific New Testament books, and you just can't really get that unless, you're challenged.
You're being trained, and you're being taught. So that's good. Well, I know you, and I think you're going to be a great minister someday. Awesome. I'm glad you're here getting training. I thank God for you. Yeah. I'm Pastor Joe. This is this week's New Life Story. See you next week.
It's a wrap.